Alright then, let's go for this. 2000 Maytag Orbital MAT12PD, as you can see by the little lick of the controls there. Let's see if I can... Oh, I can't even zoom out. Wow. I forgot about that. Look at them beauties. So, in today's little wash, I'm going to be doing something mildly interesting, I suppose. Take the agitator cap off first. Second, fairy liquid. Not in the traditional sense. Is it good for washing perhaps a load of darks? I have no idea. We will see. I have 240 loads worth of fabric softener within reach in case this does go out of hand, although, to be honest, I doubt it will. So here we go. This machine features a 70 litre tub compared to my Whirlpool's 82, perhaps 85, I'm not too sure. I haven't read up on the cubic foot rating in a while, but this machine is about, if I remember right, 2.6, which puts it at around 70-ish litres, if I've got that right. If you hear some other machine running in the background, that's the Miele W3652, so it's just washing a duvet that was just left in there for a while. I've got this shirt that I'm not going to wash yet. That'll be in another little vid I'm going to film later, probably in another machine. But in general, the performance of this thing has been amazing thus far. We'll see how it handles this because its belts don't like the cold, and it has been warmer these past few days. So we will see what happens. I hope it'll be interesting. I might not be able to fit all of this in, although I will certainly try. It is a fair amount of laundry in general. I think it can maybe just fit a few more t-shirts in. And still have good rollover, because this machine doesn't have a dual action agitator. I think we should be about right on the mark there, but just because there's only 2 dark items left, I'm just going to add those in too. Make this kind of a bob load type situation. And that is it. So, the Fairy Liquid is Fairy Max Power Tea Tree Antibacterial. I'm not going to put too much in, but we'll see how it fares. Don't know how good the lighting is going to be. This is an Android phone. I think that should be it. And I also have some Vanish Oxy Action Gel that I will add when agitation starts. I just need the thing. Where is it? There is something I use to trick the lid switch on this meaty boy. Ah, I've got it. It's a little thing here. Now, to bypass a lid switch on one of these, if it has a lid switch right there and it's visible, all you have to do is get something like this, or a coin, approach at an angle and just kind of weasel your way in. It may be a bit difficult, but once you are in, you should be able to lift the lid, and in my case, you can actually hear the lid switch activating. So I'm going to be running whites, which on this machine includes a hot wash, a cold rinse, and because it has the super wash option permanently selected, the machine will do a second warm rinse. But I've also added on 3 minutes of wash time, so this machine's set to 8 minutes at this moment in time. With the additional 3, that makes 11. So the wash time is going to be 11 minutes after fill. So each rinse is 4 minutes long, So I think I'll just drop the lid and we'll start. 3, 2, 1. So the machine's going to be filling with 55 degrees Celsius hot water, which is pretty good. It'll take a minute for it to kick in though. It's just sort of figuring itself out. So once this machine does officially, you know, fill and begin washing, it may have slow agitation, because that can happen, although I will see to it that it doesn't. So yes, lighting is actually quite good. So that's all of it. And I've also got like a lights load that I'll do after this. I won't make this a video. I won't make this like a multi-wash marathon type thing. I'm just gonna have it as simple one wash cycle, video done, restart another one, move on. So we'll see how this machine does go for it. I'll move my tripod ever so slightly back so then no vibration is transmitted to it, because this is an Android phone. They don't have the best stabilization from a few years ago. So that'll do right now. Perfect angle. How are we showing the controls? We're not. Doesn't matter. I don't care. The cycle's about 40 minutes. I think it was like 41, 42, something like that. Although it may be longer because of fills and such, which is typical. So I will be running a colours cycle eventually. Not exactly sure when, but we'll see. So what the machine will do is it will fill all the way to the ring of the inner tub. So there's a balance ring on the inner tub, and it will fill up to that and stay at that level unless it siphons off, and that's when agitation will just start. It's practically instantaneous, so it might scare the fuck out of some people, so just be warned in about maybe 4 or 5 minutes, agitation's about to start, boys. This is going to take a while. I forgot how long this takes to fill. I should have probably done colours. But then again, that's warm. And I don't like doing warm, especially considering I haven't done anything with this machine in a while, and to be honest, I've been wearing clothes for repetitive days because they're comfortable. There's not much of a point when you're just comfortable in a certain set of clothes. There's no point in changing them. So yeah, I just sort of sat there for a while in the same pair of joggers, and never usually the same t-shirt. I think there's more t-shirts than there are joggers. Might be an equal amount though. But there you are. I may add more fairy if I don't believe that we're getting enough action, but my best guess is it's going to absolutely blitz this. But we will see. Now, the coin mechanism is very simple. It's just an electronic coin reader. I mean, it does also have an actual coin box here, but this entire circuitry is inactive at this moment in time because, well, come on, am I going to go ahead and stick £4.50 in just to run a wash cycle when I own the damn thing and I've got the key to the coin box? No. But I did have to drill the lockout on the top of here. I think I can show this. So you'll just see there's duct tape over here. I had to drill a lockout under here to enter into the machine's programming mode because I didn't have the key to it and I didn't know where to find one. My best guess is they used a custom key because I couldn't find any of the keys or a lock number or anything, so it's kind of obvious that they'd swapped them out at some point. So I had to drill it, unfortunately. I mean, here's the remains of the lock barrel itself, completely drilled through and opened up. So, there's that. But yeah, in general, we'll have to see how impressive this ends up as. And I will ready my vanish. So then we can see that. Because dish soap plus oxygenated bleach equals suds, of course. Any detergent, when it gets introduced to oxygen bleach, foams the hell up, because it's like, oh, it's oxygen, isn't it? It adds aeration into the process, which this machine already does in the first place. But it will increase that margin. We're a good 2 inches away from fill start. So, well, wash start that means. So, we shall see how interesting this becomes. Because it hasn't been ran in about a week. Maybe a bit longer. Then again, I also did wash day X, so don't know. Whenever wash day X was, that's the last time it was run. I'll check it. I'll actually check that. Five days. It's been 5 days since I've run this machine. So it's been able to just sit here and do nothing for 5 days. So actually it's been longer because I didn't even run this beast when it was on wash day X. So it's been a bit longer. So it was about a week. Right. The cap is off. God, this stuff smells nostalgic, boys. I remember getting my first batch of it. It smelled stronger, but hey ho. Still got the smell, it's just not as strong. Here we go. I think we'll start in about 10 seconds. Maybe. It's gonna start. Here we go. Yep. Oh, full speed. So the belts are warm. I may have overloaded this, my apologies. If it doesn't appear like this machine's doing much in terms of rollover, it's because it's overloaded. Then again, we're at least getting somewhere with this. Relatively interesting. I can't accurately measure the vanish in. I'll just sort of figure out the best angle so that it doesn't block the camera and just pour it in. There's perfect. Let's just pour a reasonable amount in, not too much. And there we are. Actually, we're not at full speed. We are limited. Oh dear. I did overload this, I definitely know. I definitely have. That's my bad, boys. Sorry about that. Oh well. Could be worse. Could be agitating at all. So, yeah. I mean, the belts aren't cold, so that's a positive, I suppose. When the lid's closed on it, it is relatively quiet, which is interesting considering that's a commercial machine. It shouldn't be particularly quiet in any respect at all. And it's also a bloody Maytag so there's that, so we shall see. I think I might actually have to add in some proper soap to this, to be honest. Oh, okay. Well, we do have a minuscule layer of foam. Here's some Tide Plus bleach. Like that. And let that run its course, and I think that should be about it for detergent and tomfoolery and such. I think this is going quite well. We shall have to see though, boys. We're going for it, boys. Here we go, boys.
Yeah, we're kicking off already.
Sweet Jesus. Got to put the fucking agitator cap on. That's better. I forgot to mention that there's no neutral drain, it's just agitate and spin, no in between. We are draining into the Lavamac LA60, which is just behind this absolute behemoth. So yeah, we will see what happens. There's a decent chance that the machine might throw water over the inner tub ring, so it'll be like a LG wave force type of action. Maximum spin speed is 620 RPM. Unloaded though, it can be higher because of less load on the motor and such. Oh shit, here we go. We're setting off now, boys. Here we go. Machine will also run a spray rinse sequence for this spin. Don't know about the next one, I forgot. So, let's see it do something. It's got the typical Maytag rattle. Not that it's anybody's particular concern, because it never does concern anything. It's just a little rattle at full speed when it's unbalanced. We did it brand new. She's pretty. Oh, that's right. I love my job. I like getting sprayed in the face by a Maytag. That's fun. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm my own boss. Right. So I think we're going to run for about another minute maybe, and then slow off by cutting the motor current, and it will just immediately fill as it slows down. This beast does have a fully functional top brake. It's about as powerful as a Volvo direct drive. So you are going to see these two run in tandem at some point. It's going to be fucking awesome. I swear. The interesting part about this is I can balance a pound coin on this if I wanted to right now. It's that stable. There's barely a peep out of it. It's insane. For a machine that was made about 4 years before I was born, it really has withstood the test of time. Right, here we are. First rinse. As you can see, we're filling with cold water. Warm water would spread out further and you'd hear there'd be a lot more kind of flow behind it and such. So this is going to take about as long as the wash fill did. Just slightly less though, because there's no absorbency or anything. Even though there was full submersion, there's a bit less water. Maybe a litre or two left over. So it won't be as absurd. So we'll have to see. Any steam that rises at this point is just from the wash. This rinse is genuinely cold. Yeah, we're running a cold rinse. If I had the option to, I'd be able to run 2 warm rinses. That would have been really nice, because I'd like that. Warm rinsers are just king, in my opinion. They work better than anything else. Don't know why we don't have them on truck loaders as much as we do on LGs. Almost. Like an inch off of wash start. Fuck. Come on. So close. Spin drone. Bang. lad, so I don't think it's worth doing. And that, gentlemen, after 54 minutes, cycle fucking done. Got another one coming straight after this, so watch out.